Try it yourself. Getting screen, browser, mouse, and element info using jQuery and JavaScript. In this try-it-yourself exercise, we'll build a basic web page that contains some different HTML elements, and we'll look at using jQuery and JavaScript to display detailed metadata about those elements. You can find the solution files in the book's Code Listings archive in the Hour 10 folder. Here the files are all named Hour 1001. As usual, let's begin by launching the HTML file, hour1001.html. And I want you to pay attention to the display over here on the right and how the data therein updates depending upon the location of the mouse cursor. For instance, when I hover over the buttons, the image, or the controls that you see below. In the HTML code, you should recognize these components. There's two main sections. The first part defines several types of elements for you to interact with, and the second part, the really long div, provides a place to display information about the mouse, screen, browser, and elements. The heart of this project is, of course, the JavaScript file. In line 1, we see the ready function that adds event handlers for the mouse move, mouse over, change, key press, and resize events. The mouse move event handler is attached to the document and catches your mouse movements at the document level. The resize handler is attached to the window so that you can display info when the browser is resized. In line 8, we have a handler that's called on mouse movement. Notice that propagation is stopped so that you try to display the information only once. The screen object is used to get and display the screen dimensions and color bits. The event object B is used to get and display the various mouse position coordinates. In line 17, we have the element info function that displays all of the element information. The contents of the info container span elements are removed by line 19. Using the event object, the DOM obj variable is assigned to the target DOM object that the event occurred on, and JObj is sent to the jQuery version of the target object. In line 22, we have statements that use the DOM and jQuery objects that display the ID tag and class attributes. In line 27, we use the CSS method to get the CSS color attribute. In line 28, we use val to get the value of the element if there is one. In line 30, we get the checked state of the element if available, and line 32 gets the source attribute of the image element. Finally, we have at the bottom of the file the window resize function. This is a handler that sets the browser window size each time you resize the browser. And actually, that's a good point. Let's finish this by refreshing the page, and let's watch what happens when we resize the page. That's pretty cool, isn't it?